Today on Hopped Up Beer Review, get ready because we're going to be trying Super Smash. It's a pumpkin stout that comes in at 10% out of Martin House Brewing Company, Fort Worth, Texas. Thanks for joining us.
Super Smash Pumpkin Stout. We're a beautiful mess, we're a maybe, no doubt. Spilling our hearts as the bar lights brown out. If we crash right now on Super Smash Pumpkin Stout.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional, somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing. Back to do that once again. There is the bigwig himself, Andy in the attic. There's Jay. I am Ben. What are we drinking tonight?
Super Smash Pumpkin Stout. Really cool can art, right? Out of Martin House. We've had several of theirs. Let's drink.
I'm getting a good look at the can for the first time. I mean, other than when I got it. And you got Mr. Pumpkin there with a mailbox.
I was
Smashing
wondering about the
pumpkin.
mailbox. I mean, it's pretty much the band name,
Yeah.
Smashing Pumpkins. I was looking for any explanation online as to why
They call it Smash.
he's holding a mailbox.
Maybe the Smashing Pumpkins have been mailing it in for the last few years. Getting a paycheck. I don't.
I assume there's no reference in the movie there, huh?
In the what? Movie?
Yeah. Isn't there the character from The Nightmare Before Christmas?
No.
Wasn't that a pumpkin head?
Not like that.
Didn't look
Not like that, but...
What was his name? Jack?
Yeah. Smells delicious.
Coming through. Yeah. Cheers to a pumpkin stout.
Cheers.
Super Smash Pumpkin Stout. This is a seasonal beer. 10% ABV. Big boys. Has chocolate, or it tastes of chocolate. Boozy. Tasting note. Thick. Slightly sweet, although I would say more than slightly. And pumpkin spice. So those are all the tasting notes. So it's pretty accurately described. As with most other Martin House beers, there's very little information. So that's all it is about the beer. So I was trying to figure out anything I could get from the can, but none of their cans that we've seen, there's no background.
Yeah, you just got to kind of interpret them.
Yeah.
I think like we've talked about, I mean, that could be a reference to Smashing Pumpkins. There's another one where they had called Green Jacket, Gold Jacket. It had the green jacket for, with someone wearing the green jacket for the Masters, and the gold jacket had Chubb from wearing the gold jacket.
Happy Gilmore.
Yes. But I think their cans have underlying meanings to them. So
they're always fun.
Put some comments down there.
They're always fun.
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely in playlist territory for Martin House Brewing.
Way past.
Yes, a regional brewery out of Fort Worth, Texas, founded in 2013. The founder, his last name is Martin. They use the purple martin as a symbol, as you see on there. It's one of the few birds that live in family groups. Also referencing that his family has been working for him. And they're the largest self-distributing beer company in Texas, or brewery, Texas. Yeah. That's it.
All right. Ooh, I'll go first on this one. I picked this one up. I'm of the three of us. I think we've figured out that I probably like a pumpkin stout more than you guys.
No. You like pumpkin, not necessarily pumpkin stout, just pumpkin.
Pumpkin beer, yeah.
Pumpkin
There's pumpkin
anything.
in it. I'm going to try it. I don't like pumpkin anything. I mean, but I'm not running out to Starbucks during pumpkin spice latte time every year. But yeah, I saw this one, and we'd had some other good ones from Martin House, and for whatever reason, Martin House is one that we can get a bunch of here in central Mississippi. So just another one to grab that I had not had before. I will say for me, the biggest thing I pull out of this one is the spice. It is very spicy to me. Even kind of opened me up a little bit here in my sinuses. But definitely get chocolate sweet. The other notes there. It's definitely boozy at 10%. It has that taste to it, and just has a little bit of the burn along with the spice. All in all, I think this one it's a fun beer to try. I don't know that it's one that I necessarily am going to have to pick up again. I could kind of go either way with it. But I think it's fun to try. I'm going to give it a 7. Jay, what do you think?
So it's interesting to me. And I was trying to do a little quick research on this. Andy may be able to elaborate. This is a stout, but on the side of the can here, it says malt beverage with natural flavors. So, how do we define the difference between, I don't know, just regular beer and a malt beverage? I think, Andy, you've been over this a little bit with our malt liquor.
When we were going over like Still Reserve.
Yeah, our malt liquor macro Monday, malt liquor Mondays, whatever we want to call it. I mean, the key ingredient is typically malt liquor often skips the hops for a sweeter ABV profile. So I guess that could imply that they're not using hops for this and just using natural ingredients.
A malt beverage is a broad legal category. Beer is one specific type within that category, but not every malt beverage is beer.
So, interesting.
Beer is an alcoholic drink made by fermenting a grain mash, traditionally malted barley, with hops, water, and yeast, producing carbonated alcohol in a wide range of styles like lagers, ale stouts, and IPAs. A malt beverage in the United States regulation is an alcoholic drink made by fermenting a mash of malted barley and other grains and typically includes hops. It includes beer, but also other malt-based drinks like flavored hard beverages.
I just thought it was interesting. So
technically, it's a malt beverage because it's a beer.
So, it's I think, Ben, you hit the nail on the head. I don't know that I would say it's spicy, but it has a lot. I get a lot more of like a cinnamon out of it or something along those lines. Very heavy in that arena. You do get the chocolate, but the area to me would be more of that nutmeg or cinnamon or something along those lines. It's almost got a little bit of a bitter on the back end if you let it sit there and linger for a little bit. I mean, it's not bad. I'll give them credit for the 10%. I was looking at the age of it, but as far as it being a stout, it should be fine for aging. I think just overall, I'm a little bit disappointed in it, so I'm probably just going to give it a 7.
All right. Andy.
As you know, I'm not a pumpkin beer guy or a pumpkin malt beverage guy.
What?
Yeah, you know. But I've been jonesing for a stout because we can't get them in our area. So that's why I was like, let's do this one. Let's get this stout out of the way. And it's 10%. And it's a rich chocolate flavor. Boozy, definitely for sure. I can taste, fortunately, the pumpkin is not heavy. Whereas like, was it the Elysian pack? That can get some heavy pumpkin or what is, and just even some pumpkin ales, not even just stouts.
Post Road that we had.
Yeah.
Very
and
we've done a lot of pumpkin beers.
Sam Adams, have we done Sam Adams? I know I've had theirs, but I don't think we reviewed it. It's just too much pumpkin. This is a subtle pumpkin. You get the allspice that is typically experienced with pumpkin flavored anything. And like you said, Jay, bonus points for 10%. So it is definitely not the worst pumpkin beer. I actually kind of like it, and it's a good slow drinker. Let it warm up. Take your time, and not too boozy, unfortunately. So I give it 7.02. So it's one of the more favorable pumpkin beers.
And I think you made a good point that I failed to mention because I thought it too. I was so stuck on the spice that the pumpkin isn't really there, and definitely when you're talking about a pumpkin stout, like that would be where I would probably want a little more pumpkin, personally.
We know you,
yeah. So, but I got stuck on the spice flavor for me, so I failed to mention it. All right, we pulled the old one-armed bandit. We came up with 7s all around, 7 pumpkins here on the Super Smash Pumpkin Stout from Martin House Brewing Company. Definitely an interesting beer, and one I think is worth trying. If you haven't had it and you find, give it a shot. Let us know what you think about it down in the comments, or if you've had it, let us know what you think about it. You can also do that by jumping in our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. It's a chat room. Come say hey to the 3 of us and other people who have found their way to Discord to say hey. We got other links down below. Hopped Up Beer Review merch, Hopped Up Beer Review Patreon, some other stuff as well. Check all that out. For Jay, Andy in the attic, I'm Ben. Thanks for watching. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Super Smash Pumpkin Stout. We're a beautiful mess, we're maybe no doubt. Spilling our hearts as the bar lights brown out. If we cry